Hello and welcome. My name is Max, and today we're going to continue on the creation of our main bus factories. And now we are ready to move on. So let me show you a few things that I think are noteworthy. Let's zoom and focus. Okay. So as you can see, we have 4 of these green circuit factories. If we take our rate calculator mod and take a look, we are producing 4 full red belts of green circuits, which is a good sign. We still need another 4, but for now we are good. And in total, they consume 6 belts of copper, 4 belts of iron. What does this mean? This means, oops, something's not happening here. Yes, see? Tiny things here and there, but that's okay. That means this belt here that we are using for creation of green circuits, if all these 4 factories work, nothing else is going to remain by the end of the belt group here. What does this mean? That we should not consider this viable to be used anymore after this point. Like, officially speaking, this belt is over right about here. Now I'm gonna put some sort of tag just to know, just to remember. So maybe something like this. Yeah, this is a bit better. Something like this. That okay, this belt, maybe a title, fully consumed. Fully consumed. So we know that this belt here is fully consumed. Of course, we're going to continue this belt. Of course, we're going to probably connect some more things to it later on if we desperately need so, because the green belt production might not always work. So some of the items can still use the iron belts on this belt group if they need to. Now, okay, this one's coming. From now on, we're going to use this belt group, this iron belt group or belt cluster over here. As for the copper, as you remember, I said 4 belts of iron, 6 belts of copper. What does this mean? Well, in the last episode, I by mistake connected all the factories to this belt group here, which is 4 full belts of copper, which is not enough. Therefore, for the last 2 belts of copper, I deleted this section and added 2 belts from the other copper belt group. I need a better name for this. Copper cluster. Let's just call it cluster. Iron cluster, copper cluster, circuit, green circuit cluster, whatever. Which means around here, 2 of these are also gone in total. So we only have 2 more belts of copper to work with, which is not a lot, but I think we're going to manage because we don't need much more for the purpose of this main bus right here. Hopefully, I'm not sure. Hopefully that would be it for now. But let's assume we need to add extra copper. How do we do that? Well, we can always come up with a rail, a train station around here, and have a smelting array and create more main buses. Main bus lanes or clusters. That's a possibility, but we should remember not to get carried away. The purpose of this main bus is to get us started on rockets and also on the production hub. This is not to support everything. We are not building the whole factory based on the main bus. What we will do in the future is probably turning this whole base into a intermediate mega base based on trains. So we can even consider this main bus a starter main bus. That's it. That's what we expect of this. Nothing more. All right. So what are we going to do today? We have created the green circuits. Next logical step would be to create the red circuits. But there's a problem. There's a slight problem. Red circuits use not only green, but plastic. So green circuits and plastic and copper. And even though we have the copper, we do not have the plastic available. Now, somewhere along this main bus, we have to have a petroleum factory, a refinery that uses the oil that we just put on the main bus, so that we can use products and byproducts of the refinery on our main bus. So how do we do that? There are a few things that we need. Petroleum, heavy and light oil, sulfuric acid, lubricant. We need batteries. We need sulfur. We need plastic. And we need solid fuel turned into rocket fuel. So let's check it out. Yeah, we should make these 3 and that's it. So let's think together for a second here. We're coming up with these 3 liquids, these 4 liquids. Oh, these 5 liquids. Oh my God. All of these using just oil. And then these solid ones, plastic, battery, and rocket fuel over here. And that's it. That's our plan. Let's think for a second and see where do we get the water from. So we can get the water from here or here. The problem with getting water from here is that it's gonna kind of contaminate this design here unless we bring it from this side. Or we can just put the water on the main bus from this side, which I think is okay. This section seems to be idle, nothing much is going on, and we can just do that. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so let's see, how are we going to go about expanding the liquid section? Water comes from, okay, so this looks like a good insertion point for water. Now I'm going to overproduce or overpump the water intentionally, and also I'm not gonna just use it randomly over here. I'm gonna do this, make it a bit more organized. How many, you ask? I don't know. They're not consuming power, they're not consuming anything. Why be frugal? And that's it. That's plenty of water. If we want to bring it down to this point, what is, okay, water should be the last one. Yes, let's do it. You cannot plan this. This is insane. You cannot plan this. Oh boy. Yes, thank you. That robot was like there, ready with the landfill instantly. How did that happen? Let's check out our power situation. Seems okay. This should be the part that we try to make the green belts, green circuits. Do we need more of these? Let's not rush that yet. One thing I was thinking about was that this was super useful. This is super useless. I've never seen a robot get charged around here, whereas this one is great. And I think the reason is because this is just right in the middle of this area, so they take a lot of use out of this. So I'm not sure if I should remove this and turn this area into solar. And let's come up with a way to explicitly mark what each area is for. The simplest way is to do this without a text or anything. Green circuits. Is there a way to duplicate these? No? Okay, that's sad. Why am I not doing a cleanup? Let's do it, because we really don't need these. Do we? I think we do. I think we just ruined it. Okay, let's put it back. Let's put it back. That's okay. That was funny. Anything else we might have dismantled that should be there? No? Good? Okay. All right. Thank you. If you liked this episode, please click the like button and take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.